All right, what is up, y'all? Hope y'all are having a great day. I got some awesome gameplay for y'all, and this one is going to be centered around the playoffs. In the regular season, I kind of just fly by it. People quit out. It's just not as good, and I don't know. The playoffs is way better. It's where the real players come out, and that's where all the juicy gameplay happens. And plus, I think they have the game, so it's like the arena. It's under the knife. It's just a good vibe in the playoffs even though it's super sweaty. But that is what's going to be about this gameplay. We're going to see how far Josh Allen can take us. But we got to hop in and check out and see how the team is looking. But honestly, not too many changes. Only thing is Christian McCaffrey instead of Kareem Hunt. And that's just because Christian McCaffrey gets the backfield master ability for 1 AP. And I got William Jackson too, but he doesn't really play. So I might actually sell him because he's like 100K. Other than that, that's pretty much it. All right, there you see our record on the season. We were 7-1. So that means we're heading into the playoffs. Currently 3 games out of the Super Bowl. And lucky for me, the guy I matched up with for my wild card game was already in his Super Bowl. So this I already know is going to be a super tough game. It means he's got to be good, right? He's got to win consecutive games in the playoffs. So he's built against the pressure. Gonna see how he fares against us, but we're gonna try to send him home with an L. As right here you see me hit a deep crosser to Brandon Cooks, and Brandon Cooks has been my favorite receiver. Like, he's always open, always making the money plays, and DK Metcalf as well. He is a goon. Right here I lowball is Tony Gonzalez, and somehow he just goes through his body. And here is just super weird. Thought I had a good read, but it ended up being a pick six. He was using his corner, and that was just kind of weird. I thought the other corner that was over there was gonna be in a deep zone, but he happened to be in a hard flat. So bad read by me, but we're gonna just work this guy right back down the field. He's playing a lot of cover 4, cover 3, as we were able to step up in the pocket, doing a lot better job of that instead of just dropping back and getting sacked. Stepping up in the pocket and buying myself just a little bit more time so I can make passes like this all the way downfield to DK Metcalf, bombing that cover 4, which is so tough to beat because the matching on it is just weird. I mean, they literally play everybody and everything. The user isn't having to do anything. Nonetheless, able to score on that drive too. Can we stop him? And my opponent's offense is just the usual doozle, dump it down, flats, all that. So we're gonna make sure we're shading underneath almost in everything. As right now goes for a screen pass to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry does what Derrick Henry does, gets a couple more extra yards. And right here, it's gonna be a 4th and 3rd. He's gonna drop back and he's gonna try to go deep. And you're gonna see Troy Apke, the legend himself, defends DK Metcalf on a streak, which is ridiculous because Troy Apke has no type of coverage stats at all. He is literally just fast and big, and right there he was able to cover DK Metcalf, one of the best receivers in the NFL. And cannot stress the importance of being able to step up, make a play like that, and run out of bounds. It's real important that you don't just try to scramble around and try to run around in the backfield, especially with these contains. Gotta step up. I tried to do it again right there, get a playmaker, but that probably would have been a pick if I thrown it. I was looking at my tight end, which it looked like he was covered. So had to settle for 3 right there. Don't want to give him 3 on his drive back because that would just make my drive pointless. And right here, I got my best corner Sneed manned up, so the zone wasn't really over there, I guess, and that was just enough to put him in field goal range. He was able to get 3 right before half. And then this guy gives up a bomb touchdown. You seen him. Josh Allen had bazooka too, so he's got 15 extra passing yards add on to his max passing distance, able to bomb him over the top. So I know he's mad. And then right here, it bounces off his helmet, and we were able to pick it off. So 2 back-to-back good plays to put us in a good spot. It is now 17-10. Even after that sack, still feel like I'm in a good spot. I've been playing pretty good defense on this guy. Prime example right there, able to bag him, and he throws the ball away. And the biggest thing right now is just making sure Vic stays in the pocket. I forgot a spot right there. I had to contain what you seen. He had to kind of swerve in and out, but I forgot my spot, and he's able to work it downfield. And then Michael Vick, man, he's just giving me a problem, and he's just keeping me on my toes. He's quick hiking me, but I also have to worry about the run, and he's doing a pretty good job at passing out of this formation too. Right here, he's able to playmaker and throws a pick right to Kyle Fuller. So we are going to take this one all the way back to the crib. Nobody's gonna catch him. He's like 90 speed, and I'm gonna stun on him too. Tyreek Hill is not even catching him, and I don't know why, but L'Jarius Sneed had found his way running. He decided he wanted to run with me, but that's a big play. And honestly, as long as we're able to clock him, should be good on this game. Still has been having a hard time, just struggling on offense. Right there, he tries to throw it up to the seam, but we're able to get a swat with Sam Mills. Again, just throwing a difficult zone. And right here, this is probably sums up what he's been trying to do all game. He's just been throwing it up lobs and throwing it up to his tight ends and big receivers. Only 111 passing yards for Michael Vick that game. Shows what it just shows how he was kind of coming on the offensive side. I think he had one big bomb play. Other than that, that is going to take us to 8-1 on the season. Gonna be going into our divisional game right here. We're gonna be going against this True Powers dude, and he's gonna be running a lot with Randall Cunningham. Randall Cunningham gave me a big problem this game, not only because he was running the ball so well, but he was actually a way better pass than the last guy too. He was able to pass out of those empty sets. So naturally, this is going to be a lot tougher of a game. And I mean, first thing I think I'm going to start worrying about is this Randall Cunningham's run instead of the pass, because hey, if I can get Randall Cunningham to pass, and he's probably going to throw a pick. A lot of times they try to scramble when they're throwing with him or throw off his back foot. 4th and 5 right here. He's going to try to hit the hitch, but he doesn't. Not able to get the first down on it. I think that was Amari Cooper too. A really nice card. But we're going to try to stretch it out here, get the first, and we'll pick up a little fluke. But I'm never going to turn it down. I'm going to take it. 2nd and 5 right here. We're going to fire it down to the flats. Kareem Hunt is going to pick up a nice game. And then I always put this angle route out here just because it lurks the user, and I'm able to fire it way down to Tyreek Hill on a bomb pass. So not only did I get the stop on his first drive, but I was able to score relatively quick. Right here, he tries to throw a pass, able to deflect it and bounces up, and Dre Bly is going to catch it, take it to the crib. So a quick way to start this one off, starting off 14-0. And I mean, I get ball at half, by the way, so I can't be in any better of a spot. And right here, able to pick him off with Eric Weddle. It was a user lurk. I told you, if you get these Randall Cunninghams to pass, they're either going to pass it on the run or they're going to pass it off their back foot. And all I got to do is just clock them. Like same thing as I did last game, just clock them, play conservatively, and then ultimately I should be able to wrap this one up. For those who know me play, that's nothing to how I play, as I throw a terrible pick right there to Junior Seau, and he's going to try to take it back, but we're able to hunt him down, and Josh Allen and the company takes him down. Keeping him on his 20, Michael Vick is going to get the ball, scramble it. I thought we could have got a sack right there. He's going to be able to make a nice pass, catch it on the sideline, and right here he's just going to run it in with Michael Vick. So after I was in a good spot, threw a bad pick, he scores. No worries though, we are still a high-powered offense with the lead, and we also get ball at half. Able to spike the ball and stop the clock after a nice little 15-20 yard gain. And then right here, one of my favorite plays, I'm able to scramble out, hit Tony Gonzalez on a big corner route, pick 30 yards up, and then I try to get a crosser route in there to end the half with a touchdown. But 6 seconds left, we're just going to have to take our field goal, take our 3, go up 10 at the half, but we're going to get the ball back. So cannot be unhappy with the situation that I'm in. The only thing that can kind of really mess it up is if I throw another pick or fumble the ball, and exactly that is what happens. We're able to recover it though, and that is going to put us at a disadvantage for our first drive at a half, so we have to punt it away, which is rare because you never see me punt. But in these situations, got to make sure you play conservative, play it safe. And right here, he's going to try to run it. And honestly, I just want to make sure he does not get a touchdown. If he goes for 3, oh well, because I know I can get it right back. And this guy, he's going to laser it in. That was a super laser, because honestly, there was people right there. I thought it could have made a play. Nice pass by him, though, and then Bo Jackson's going to stuff it in. And 3-point game now. Was just at a 10-point game. Now it's only 3, and I feel like this guy has had a nice rhythm now. As you see, we were stuck on a 4th and 10 right there, and I ended up going for it. Had to force it, and he ended up intercepting it, so I'm okay with that. Nice arm pump, and he tries to go for it on his own on 4th and 6 and doesn't end up picking it up. So luckily, my bad doing on offense doesn't lead to much of a negative, as we're able to get the ball back. And then we're just going to take our time right here on offense and make sure we get Good dots, low ball right there. You seen on a nice pass to Tyreek Hill, and then again we're gonna low ball it right here. And just because I low balled it, he was not able to get there with his user, meaning that if he's gonna have to try to pick one of these off, he's gonna have to fully commit to it and get underneath that route because that low ball is very hard to stop. Try to get it on a 4th and 1 right there to try to end the game out. He was using his timeouts and we're not able to get it, but time is on our side right now, so he doesn't have any timeouts. Able to stop him in bounce, and he no huddles it, throws it, and we're not able to pick it off as he just chucks it right into my DP's hands. And he's gonna drop back again, hit a drag, make sure he gets out of bounds so he stops the clock, which is very important at this time. And he's gonna run it right here to pick up the first down. Picks it up with Bo Jackson, spikes the ball to stop the clock, and right here, I mean, the worst thing I could do is I just give up a big play and it turns out to be a field goal. And Randall Cunningham, I mean, hey, he's not gonna make the pass, but he's gonna get there with his legs. And in this play right here, just playmakers Bo Jackson right up the field and gets out of the bounds with like 4 seconds left. Like, I mean, that's just super unfortunate for me as he's gonna kick his three and take it right into overtime. And this time, we are going to actually win the toss, and we are going to start off with the ball in overtime. We never actually do, so that has just got to be a good feeling in general. We're going to make sure we still take our time, though, is on a 3rd and 4th. Low ball our hitch to Tony Gonzalez, one of our safest targets. And then here, he's just playing zone. I'm just going to keep working him though, right down the field, doing the same thing. Tyreek Hill catches a nice pass, brings it upfield for a couple extra yards. And the beautiful thing of taking all these underneath routes as I playmaker Tony Gonzalez up and he gets another first down is when you take all these underneath routes, their opponent's kind of forced to play underneath, and then you bomb them right over the top as Brandon Cooks catches it on the crosser, and we're able to win the game in overtime. And that is what happens when we start off with the ball in overtime. And maybe EA knows it. So that's why they give the ball to opponents about 99% of the time. But right there, we were able to get our second win in the playoffs. So we are going to be going to our divisional championship game. In other words, we are one win away from being in our first Super Bowl with Josh Allen. And this guy was super tough. You see Deion right there come off the edge like a blur. And that is what I mean when I say Deion Sanders is the complete menace. Try to step up in the pocket and get a pass right there, but he gets sacked again. And you know me, I got to go for it. I've done harder at 4th and 16, and right there I just throw a terrible pass. Ends up being a pick, and he's really just stole all the momentum with that defensive stop right there, especially with those picks by Deion Sanders. Those were wild, and right there I took my eye off Reggie Bush for 1 second, and he was able to laser it in and take it to the end zone. And again, Deion Sanders just coming off the edge like a madman as I buy myself just a little bit of time, and I throw it up to Tyreek, and we were able to grab it and take it all the way to the crib. And that is a big play, especially after that pick on the first drive, because I mean, I honestly don't know how I'm going to move the ball on my opponent. He's playing very good defense, playing man in zone, and then right there I thought we had him covered. I don't know what happened right there. I had a zone. I don't know. Right back, we can look at it again, but I had Eric Weddle right in that zone, and he just doesn't turn his hips. And Reggie Bush is way too fast for him to recover, so he was able to beat him. And right there, I thought we had him beat. Kind of should have probably lobbed it and maybe hoped to get over his coverage, but I lasered it in there, and it was broken up. And right there, not able to get it, and had to punt it on 4th and 16. Got to give credit to my opponent. He is playing really good on defense with the blitzes. And then offensively, he's not missing any reads. Right there, he hit the halfback on a nice route. And then I mixed in a little man coverage, so I think he caught him by surprise. Really good play by me. Able to get him in the backfield. And then another good play by me is I lurk him on the halfback angle route. And Troy Apke is going to take this all the way back to the crib. So what it started off as a shaky game, feeling uncomfortable, I feeling like I can kind of crack this guy as Troy Apke takes it all the way back. And he ties up the game. See if we can get a stop here before going in half. I know he's going to get the ball right back. So, I mean, at worst, we have to get him to a field goal as he's already in pretty good position. And then, unfortunately, he beats us with a man-beating route. I had shaded over the top, but Not able to get there, and unfortunately, that touchdown was literally right before half, basically, and he's gonna get the ball back. So, does not do me any justice right there, giving that touchdown up. We're gonna have to fight back our way with some points if we're gonna try to win this game. Our opponent is just way too good at this point. So that slam right to Tony Gonzalez put us in field goal range. Able to get 3 points on the board. Down 4 going into the half, but he's gonna get the ball back, so it's gonna be important that I get a stop. And he's just going to take his check down, and Darren Waller is going to pick up like 15, 20 yards on just a little flat route. But that is how it is in Madden 20 running right here. I wish I couldn't have gotten the pick right here because, you know, anytime they throw a pick, they're going to throw a laser on their very next play. And then here, you already know your boy is nasty with the user as Troy Apke climbs up the ladder to go get it. And right here, we got to go get points. And this guy's but still stuffing me. Like, I'm almost afraid to pass because Deion Sanders is just really going to run right past my running back, and it's going to make me mad. So right here, I'm just going to try to run the ball, see if I can get a little bit of space, and stuck on a 2nd and 13. He's just going to sack me with the user, and we're going to fumble the ball, and Taylor May is going to pick it up. Super unfortunate there that we fumble, especially after Troy Apke made a superhero play on defense for us. And right there, this is basically going to end it for me as Amari Cooper catches a contested catch and it takes it into the end zone. So GG's to my opponent, knocks me out of my playoffs. That is going to wrap it up for the gameplay. And if you liked what you see, make sure you drop a like, as well as if you have not, make sure you subscribe. And I know we are still trying to get some more players on our team. I gotta stack up the coin. I also just gotta find out what roster spot is open. But I'm gonna try to add new players on our team so we can have some exciting new gameplay. Other than that, until next time, peace out.